Okay, so a little update on the coop. I ran out of time on my other videos, so I kind of wanted to go into a little more detail on how I've put this one together. And basically, this is just an old shed that wasn't really being used for much else. We stored stuff in here for a few years, and it started leaking, and I tried to patch some of the leaks, but it really just, it's old, and no amount of patching was really going to fix that. So I've patched the floor up so it's got solid floor in it, but it's really just an old shed. But here's the waterer from our last video. Seems to be working pretty good so far. I'm still waiting on everything to dry so I can experiment a little bit more with it. You've got your little chicken ramp. This basically is just an old shelf I bought at Lowe's or Home Depot or something, and originally it was hanging across the wall this way, and once we started doing the chickens and everything, it just became their ramp. And just with a little ingenuity, I went out and clipped some small branches off of a couple of the trees around here, and just nailed them down. That gives them a foothold, because this stuff is rather slick, and so without some kind of steps, they wouldn't be able to make it up. A little more info on the oops, gotten an egg in there. These are just your typical cat boxes. You buy your kitty litter in them. And all I've done is I've turned them on their side, and then right there at the seam I used a razor blade and I just cut the seam off, and put some hay inside the boxes, turned them on their side. I put a little screw in there so they didn't bounce around. They seem to work really well. The chickens don't seem to mind that they're cat litter boxes, and they have been doing well. They get up in there and they lay their eggs, as you can see. There's one in there right now. Then up here for their roost, this is just an old PVC pipe had laying around the house. I was a little concerned because it doesn't have a lot of grip to it. It's kind of slick, but I figured if needed to, I could sand it, rough sand it or whatever to give it more grip. But so far the girls don't seem to mind. They haven't fallen off of it or anything. They do have a little shelf that they walk along here. And sorry you're having to look at the chicken poo, but that's my daughter's job. She comes out every couple of days and she scrapes all this off into a bucket, and then she takes it up and throws it in the garden or whatever, and compost or wherever we end up needing it the most. I've got this is an old dog tie-up cable, and it is a metal cable, so it's really sturdy. And then of course I've got my feeder hanging from that on one of them, and then I took the other piece, same scenario. I've got chicken water hanging from it. A little overkill on the hay. We got some free hay recently, and instead of we actually bought some hay, but then we also ended up getting some free hay, and we ended up with about 2 bales. So you've got about 2 bales of hay on this floor. That just a little overkill, but it's not going to hurt anything. Came out this morning and it was a little bit chilly out here, and even though we now have these heat lamps that I've installed, I need to get better heat bulbs, but still it was a little bit chilly this morning, and so I'm going to consider insulating these walls probably in the next few weeks, and see if I can get a little bit more warmth in here. Another feature of this coop, got a little hole here. You can go out, take a look around, and what that is, that's their little chicken run, and they tend to really enjoy it. but it's really a trampoline with chicken wire wrapped all the way around it. And the trampoline, the kids weren't really using it. I was going to put it on, put it up for sale on like Craigslist or something like that. And a friend of mine, his wife, did that to theirs, and his kids still used it. In fact, the kids still come out here and jump on it. It doesn't affect the trampoline, but it does give the chickens a place to come out and just kind of hang out if they want to, if they don't want to go out into the yard. And during the summertime, they tend to spend a little bit of time under there because it's shady, and the trampoline allows just enough light to come through it that it gives them some light, but it doesn't give them the heat. So that's just a cool little deal if anybody's interested in some of these ideas. Subscribe to the channel, and go like us on Facebook. We're in-game prepper underscore, or is it, yeah, in-game underscore prepper, I believe it is, and it's on Facebook. But you could probably just type in game prepper and find us somewhere, I'm sure. But anyway, like us on Facebook, and we're going to try to continue to upload some of these videos, and just keep you guys informed on what we're doing, you know, for our preparedness. And you know, hopefully some of these videos help other people come up with some ideas. I know a lot of my ideas are unconventional. I don't do things always the proper way, but I can get it accomplished, and so far I haven't had any house fires or anything silly like that that's caused me problems, so I don't need OSHA calling me. I'm going to check in on the chicks. Got the 6 new babies in here. They seem to be doing really well. They've got their little heat lamp, so they're staying nice and warm, even when it's a little bit chilly out. So thanks for watching our videos, and hopefully somebody out there is getting something out of these and enjoying them. Keep coming back and checking in, and subscribe to our channel, and help us get our points up there. Help us get our subscribers up. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.